Alright, welcome to the 2023 declutter. I move in like less than a week, so I've got to do a big declutter and then pack everything away. This video is probably going to be long, but it's just going to be the declutter portion of this. I'm going to start another video when I'm actually packing everything away, so you guys can see how I pack all of my makeup and all that fun stuff. So for the first few drawers, we're going to pack, or we're going to declutter them here on the tabletop. And then for the other drawers where we get a lot more into it, we're going to actually film from the drawers themselves. But let's get started with some of the smaller drawers. Right, first off, we've got lashes. I really don't have that many lashes, and I'm going to try and pare this down to like one container, because I really don't need this many for someone who barely wears lashes. But I gotta say, I love the Glamnetic ones. These Alter Ego ones are a little too dramatic for me, so I'm gonna get rid of these. But these Glamnetic ones I love so much because they're like more natural-ish and they're magnetic and they're so easy to put on. Let's see. I feel like these can go. These are the Lucky lashes from Glamnetic, so I'll get rid of those. And then there we go. I think these are Shot Miss A. So these I like the look of. The Ritas, we'll keep that. This one doesn't even have a name on it, so I'm gonna get rid of those. The Arias look a little big. The Rose, I like the Rose. Actually, where did I put them? The Ritas I said I was gonna keep, so keep those. I'm gonna get rid of the Aria, and then this one also. Oh, these are from Spirit Halloween. I think these are from that Wednesday Addams makeup kit, and yeah, we're not gonna keep those. So oh, that was nice and easy. I'm gonna keep these little tweezers. This Glamnetic lash has not been opened yet, so I'm gonna keep this liquid eyeliner. This one has been opened, and I'm pretty sure it's already, yeah, that feels dry. Dry as the Sahara. So we're gonna get rid of this one. And we just have these left. So I feel a lot better with these. I'm gonna move this to the front. Ooh. Excuse me. There we go. Lashes. Decluttered. Alright, next we have lip products. So these are all of my black lipsticks. And this is the first year in like 5 or 6 years that I'm not doing a black lipstick video just because of how freaking hectic my life has been. So I know I do have a few that I can declutter that I did not like. I did like these. So the Glam Goth one, forgot what brand you were. The Kiko was okay. I like the Elf. The Necromancy Cosmetica was okay. Sunset Makeup, really liked that one. I like the Sephora mixture. The bullet lipsticks are still good. It's like my nightmare to see like mold or anything on a lipstick. The KVDs. The NYX Butter Gloss was okay on top of other black lipsticks. Alright, this one we're definitely getting rid of. This is the Spirit Halloween black lipstick. It looks like a kid's toy. It looks like fake makeup. This one can go. Loved the Beauty Bakery. I liked the Coven one. The Sunset Makeup was pretty good. The Melt one, are you still good? Still smells good. Right, the Milani. You look okay dokie. And then the AOA Studio. I don't remember being a huge... Oop, that turned. Ugh. I will say AOA Studio makeup is great, but I've noticed that their liquids and creams go bad a lot faster than other products. So that one's unfortunately not good. But the rest of these I'm going to hang on to just because I like having a decent sphere of reference for my black lipstick videos. Okay, next these are all of my lip glosses. I love the CoverGirl Clean Fresh Yummy glosses. I have 2 of them. I've got one in clear. Still smells good. Excellent. I'm doing the sniff test on just about everything. And then I have got like this orange shade. It's so pretty, especially in the summer. Okay, still smells good. Excellent. Next I have this AOA Studio Cherry Blossom Jojoba Lip Oil, which looks beautiful and still passes the sniff test. Excellent. I like how this looks as well. I have this Patrick Ta lip gloss. That does not smell good. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of this one. I liked how that looked though. It was really pretty. And this one looks like it turned yellow. This was a little mini of the Buxom. Yeah, that doesn't smell good either. Okay, that's gonna go. And then I have these AOA Studio I Heart Dew, but to be frank, ooh, that doe foot's interesting. That's weird. They don't smell like anything. These are basically like dupes for the CoverGirl, and they're like the exact same shades almost. Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna get rid of these two because they're basically the same as these two. You know. So we'll declutter these, and now I've only got 3 glosses. Okay, these are my only lip liners. I literally have 3. This is a mini Charlotte Tilbury. Pretty sure the shade is Pillow Talk. This is from Shop Miss A. Oh, that's the lip brush side. This side is the actual lip liner. That's kind of like my shade Nude. And then I've got this black one. I believe this is KVD. Yeah, KVD. It's a black lip liner. It's very creamy, but it's not the best for hold. So yeah, I got those. And then I think this is like my one nude bullet lipstick if I don't have more. This is from MAC. Are you... Okay, you still smell good. You still look okay. This is in the shade Flesh Pot, which sounds gross, but it's a really pretty color. So I got those. Okay, and these are the rest of my lipsticks that I have. So, this is Clinique Black Honey. That is still good. Excellent. Keep that one. These YSL ones. I've had them for so long. They're lip stains. They still smell okay. But I've had them for years at this point. Like, I know they're probably... I probably should not still use these. It hurts me because I like them a lot, but you know what? I really don't wear lip products as much as I used to, quite frankly. So these will go. These are gonna go. Okay, what are you? Jesus. I don't even know what you are. Is that Black Honey? This might be the same. I think this is also Black Honey. So why do I have 2 of them? I'm pretty sure this one is older, so I'll get rid of the older one. We'll keep the full-size newer Black Honey. These Alter Ego lipsticks I got in PR, and I like rarely use. Oh, that's so pretty. Ooh. Ooh, that does not smell good. All right, sniff test. Also does not smell good. All right, those are both gone. All right, this is a bullet lipstick from Besame. It's very, very pretty, and it's the shade Red Hot Red. This is more of like a collector's piece, kind of like these Sophia and ColourPop lipsticks. They're more collector's pieces than actual makeup. It still smells good, and it's still got the color. Okay, so we'll keep this one. And then I think the same, even if these were to go off, I would keep them just for like display purposes. Okay, they still smell good. I don't see any mold. These are all the original lipsticks from the ColourPop and Sophia collab years and years ago. It's been years since I've even bought from ColourPop at this point. I've been curious though. I've been debating going back and just placing an order just out of curiosity to see like what is the quality of their products now. Because they come out with products constantly, and that's why I stopped buying from them in the first place, because I was so frustrated that by the time I was ready to do a full review on a product, it would be sold out, and then you'd never be able to get it again. Okay, these Rare Beauty lip stains. I remember really liking these. Oh, that's such a pretty color. Okay, and it smells good. I think I'm definitely leaning more so towards the lip stains than I am lipsticks at all. These are kind of bright colors, though. I almost wish I had gotten like more of like a neutrally nude color. Passes the sniff test. Okay, those should be good. Now I've got 2 red and 2 green lipsticks. I did a best and worst of green lipsticks, and I love having this on hand, like, in case I want to do a green look. That's pretty. Okay, so we'll keep the bullet lipstick. I'm surprised at how much I like these Sephora Stories lipsticks. They're so nice. Now this one is notoriously morbid, and I don't know. Oh, yep, that is off. That is bad. Okay, that's gonna go. And this is Stila Stay All Day in the shade Beso. And it's famous for being the red lip that AOC loves to wear, and it is a beautiful red lip. Oh no, it went off. That is a damn shame. Well, I didn't wear it enough. And then Rare Beauty, this is the lip stain. This is like a little mini free one that I got. And this is in red. Okay, that one passes the sniff test. All right. And that should be it for lip products. So this is everything we decluttered for lipsticks and lip glosses. Alright, next I have concealers and color correctors. So let's do the color correctors first. Hold on. So first I've got this palette from Stila. I actually really like it. It's the color correcting palette. Hello. Color correcting palette. So you've got creams up here and then a little flippity flap, and then you got powders. I honestly never use the powders. This one's too dark for me, and this one I don't feel like I can use with my complexion, but I love the green, the salmon, and the pink color correctors in here are great. So I'm gonna hold on to these one. All right, next I've got two of the under eye correctors. Honestly, I don't like this Catrice one. It doesn't work as nicely as the Becca and Smashbox one. So I'm going to declutter the Catrice one and keep this Becca and Smashbox, though I hate the packaging. Like, you see how much this is all rubbed off. It wasn't white originally. It's just like literally the cheapest stuff. I should probably just scrub it off. But I really like the product. It sits well on my under eyes. It looks amazing. Makes me look a lot better than I usually do. So we shall keep that one. White. Ooh. Again, I love Shop Miss A products, but they go bad so much faster than other products. So if you have a big collection, it's almost not even worth using. So I don't know if you can see, but like this is dried. It's all dried on one side. So these are none of these are probably good, which is a shame because I really liked using the white and the red one. But like these, they're all not good. Yeah, that sucks. Okay, so those are gonna go. Now, let's see. I did not like... Which ones did I not like? I think it was the e.l.f. I have two of the same color. Yeah. I don't know why I have two of the same color. Okay, that one's creamier. It's probably newer. So I'll keep one of this one for comparison's sake. I'll declutter that one. I really like the Ulta Yellow color corrector. That one's nice. I think the e.l.f. yellow one was also pretty nice compared to the salmon. So oh wait. Ooh, that smells off. I gotta smell this one too. I think this one was newer. I think this one's fine. Yeah, that one's fine. Okay, the yellow one went off. Let me smell this one. That smells fine. Okay. I feel like most of this declutter, quite frankly, is going to just be like a, is it bad or not? Yeah, that doesn't smell good either. Alright, this is the Tarte Shape Tape color corrector. It smells kinda off. Okay. This is the Milani Conceal and Perfect. Oh, I took off the tube because I hated the spongy thing on it. Okay, this one still smells good. And then this white. Okay, still smells good. All right, so this is all we were able to save from color correctors. Everything else apparently went off on me. Let's pick out the ones I know I'm gonna keep. Dermacol, I use these all the time. They're still pretty good. I have shades 208 and 207. We shall keep those. These AOA Studio Flawless ones. I've got two shades. I like L1. Yep, still smells good. That's a good shade. L2, I'm pretty sure is too dark for me. Yeah, that's too dark. So I'm going to declutter L2 and we will keep L1. Alright, next I've got some color or some concealers from Ulta. So I've got Light Cool. Which was this one. Ooh, I like the spatula. Okay, smells good. That's way too dark. And then I have Light neutral, which I think is more so my actual shade. Yeah. Okay, so we'll keep light neutral. We will declutter light to cool. These AOA, the stick concealers, I don't like at all. They're just... yeah, it's basically nothing there. So we're gonna get rid of that one. I love these Armani concealers. So I already bought a backup when I was almost out of this one. It's still lasting a long time. I took out the stopper and I'm getting everything out. But I really like them. This is in the shade 3.75. Okay, dookie. What's next? Okay, so the Maybelline Super Stay. It doesn't smell good. Unfortunately, that one's gotta go. This Cover Effects one, I've had, well, I've had this forever, and I took the stopper out a while ago. I feel like I'm just gonna declutter this one. It's old, and it's messy, so get rid of that one. Alright, these, Bye Bye Dark Spots. I know there's one that does not match me. So shade 12 is actually their lightest shade, which is this one, which I can make work on me. And then shade 11 is not their lightest shade. See how dark that is compared? Okay, so I'm going to declutter shade 11. We'll keep shade 12. Ooh, this Natasha Denona. I keep going back and forth on this one. This is in N1, so her lightest shade currently. And sometimes this concealer looks great on me, and sometimes it makes me look terrible. Okay, still smells good. I'm going to keep trying to make it work for me, because so many people like this. So I want to give it some extra chances. Alright, let's see. This Instant Age Rewind Eraser. I love this concealer. It's, again, like my summer go-to concealer. So I'm going to keep this one. Let's see. The Locked Creamy Concealer from AOA. I remember... okay, it does not smell. I remember liking this, but I feel like I need to test it again. It's been a while since I've tested it, so I'm going to keep testing that one. This NYX Bear With Me. I've, like, barely used it. Yeah, I feel like it's like almost brand new. I've not really been able to test that one. So I'm going to hold on to it until I can at least give it a better test. Alright, this Estee Lauder, I bought what I thought was like the lightest shade. Yeah, this is 1N. It's dark as hell for being their lightest shade. Ooh, and it smells bad. So, okay, this is going to go. This is the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. So I've tried their regular camo concealer and it was terrible, but the hydrating one actually worked pretty well on me. Oh, and it smells bad. God, so much of my makeup is just, like, expired. Like, honestly, this past year has been the year I've used makeup the least, just because of everything that's been going on. So I feel like this declutter is mostly just gonna be, like, half my makeup has gone bad. Hey, this Revolution Conceal and Define. It smells bad. Jesus Christ. And the Flower Beauty. So this one is another one. Like the Natasha Denona, I go back and forth on whether or not this looks good on me. And it went bad. Okay. It's almost easier because it like makes the decisions for me. So like these are quite literally like the only concealers I am left with. So there we are for concealers and color correctors. Alright, for setting sprays, this is more of a show and tell because I'm not getting rid of any of these because I really like them. I've got a gigantic Milani Make It Last that I love so much. I've got 2 of the regular MAC Fix Plus, 1 of the Fix Plus in lavender, which is almost empty. I'm going to move this into my everyday makeup basket because the current Fix Plus that I have is just about empty. So I'm going to pour the rest into here and then use that up. I've got the e.l.f. Stay All Night Microfine Setting Mist, the Flower Jet Set Invisible Powder Spray, AOA Studio Flawless Matte Setting Spray. Actually, because I've been having so much bad luck with my makeup going, I'm just going to sniff these. Okay, still good. Make sure they're still good. This one I've not used. This one I have used. Okay, still good. Okay, still good. Ooh, and look at that. Okay, it shook away. So this is the Catrice Prime and Fine Dewy Glow Setting Spray. And the Dewy Glow settled on the back, but after I shook it up, it looks fine. So I'm going to keep all of these. I love having setting sprays, and I love buying them when they're on sale, so I have a good stockpile. Alright, next we have powders. So I have all my pressed powders and all my loose powders. Let's do pressed powders first, because to be honest, I'm probably, actually no, I might get rid of 1 or 2 of these. I was going to say I'm probably not going to get rid of any of these, but I might. Okay, dokie. So, let's start off with the Balm Sexy Mama translucent powder. I love this powder. I love the packaging. I just love it. So we're going to keep that one. This pure one, I'm freaking sick of it. I have repressed this and it's hit hard pan and I don't like it anymore. And I just want to get rid of it. So I'm getting rid of this. I've got the Physicians Formula Butter Glow Pressed Powder. I actually like this a lot. It smells incredible. And I love the way that it looks on my skin. So we're going to keep that. I've got 2 of the Essence 16 Hour Cover and Last Powder Foundation in the shade Porcelain. I don't use it as a powder foundation. I use it to set my foundation when I really want like a full coverage look. And I used one up completely and I loved it so much I got 2 backups. So keeping those. Now AOA Studio. I've got a few different shades in here. So 152 Porcelain's my best shade matte. So I've got 153 Ivory and I've got the, oh, this one's brand new. I can give this away to somebody. So if it's not 152 Porcelain, I'm not going to keep it. So this is Porcelain, Porcelain, and Porcelain. This one even has pan in it. That's how much I love this powder. So I'm going to keep the 152 Porcelains, and then these are going to go. And I do like this Essence All About Matte Fixing Powder. I do like this one. I didn't like the AOA Studio one that much, so we're going to keep that one. Another powder foundation I love. This is the J-Cat Aquassurance Powder Foundation. So pretty. And this is in the shade Porcelain, again, because I'm pale as shit. Next, e.l.f. Camo Powder Foundation. This is in shade Fair 120N. It's a little too yellow for me, but I haven't tested it out thoroughly, so I'm going to keep this until I can really give it a test out. And then this one I also have not used yet. This is the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Powder. I thought I would use it this summer. I did not. So since it's literally brand new, I'm going to hold on to it because I have not tested it, and I want at least to give it a testy before I get rid of it. Alrighty bitey. Next we have our loose powders. So, tried and true Coty Airspun. This could literally last me like a year. It's good. It's really, really good. And this one's pretty brand new, so I'm going to keep this one. Next, I got 2 of the e.l.f. powders. So I've been testing this out. I have the shade... I don't know what shade you are, my dude. I have no idea, but there's like one that's like a more neutrally color, one that's like a pinky color. This pinky color does not work on me. So the pinky color is gonna go, and this one I've actually been using for a few weeks now, and I actually really like it. I don't know what shade you are though, because it doesn't have the shade on here. No, it just says Pore Powder. Okay, thank you. But I like this one. Hate the packaging. It's kind of a pain in the butt, but I like the powder. So we'll keep that one. Alrighty, I've got a few in here that quite frankly I've not tested yet, just because I've not been wearing powder nearly as much this year as I have in previous years. Let's see. This one, this is the packaging for the Miracle Glow Satin Finishing Powder that I love. Love the satin powder, but it actually has the matte powder inside of it, and look how messy it gets. It has the matte powder inside of it because I hated the packaging of the matte powder, and honestly, I don't like this matte powder. I really don't. The satin one is where it's at, so I'll probably rebuy the satin powder at some point. But this is gonna go. I'm gonna get rid of it. Now that I've got powder everywhere. These 2 I'm definitely keeping. I have the Givenchy Prism Libre, whatever, loose powder. It is in the lightest shade. I love this loose powder so much. I got like 1 or 2 in PR, and I've bought like 2 or 3 of them. I love this powder so much. Makes it look like I have a filter on my under eyes. And then another really great powder is the Maybelline Fit Me Shade 5. I hope Shade 5 still works for me. Alright, next, I've not tested this out. This is from AOA Studio. It's supposed to be a dupe for that Givenchy powder that I love so much, so I want to test this out. Next, I have this really old powder from Ace Beauté. Lightweight. It's literally brand new. It's not even open. Okay, I feel like I have to try it before I declutter it. And then this AOA Studio, this is like a yellowy powder. I feel like it's not, it's a little too yellow for me. Oh, actually, Do I want to keep it? No, I feel like I'll declutter this one. Okay. There we go. So this is what we are left with for loose powder. Make it look all pretty. There we go. Alright, next we're going to go through bronzers and contours. So first I'm going to pull out all the powders that I have. There we go. And then we will do the liquids and creams after. So, starting off first. These are individual pans of these are highlighters from ABH. They're from the ABH Sun Dipped Glow Kit, but they work really nice as like a summery bronzer and contour. So I like those. I'm going to keep those. The Milani Baked Bronzer. One of my absolute favorite, like most natural looking bronzers ever. I panned a whole one of these, and I bought it again. So I'm going to keep that. This AOA Studio Perfect Finishing Powder, this is before they actually sold bronzers. I bought a darker face powder to see if it would work as a bronzer, and it doesn't work well. So this I'm going to declutter. The NYX Buttermilk Bronzer. This is the newest to my collection. I bought it like right before I went on my no-buy, and I love it. It smells great. It blends out nicely. It's a nice color, and I love the packaging. It's just great. This LA Girl Just Blushing is a great contour. I actually like it. I love the packaging. I think it's a great bang for your buck, and it's technically a blush in the shade Just Because, but it's a really, really nice contour if you have really, really pale skin. Okay, Physicians Formula. I feel like I barely use this. I have to test it out more. Okay, I will use this a little bit more. The Balm Desert and Take Home the Bronze from the Balm. I feel like I used Take Home the Bronze more, but I do like these and I love the packaging. So I'll keep those. And then this Park Avenue Princess, I actually, I think I bought this off a friend of mine because I wanted it after it was no longer available, and I love Tarte palettes, like face palettes. They're so good. This is really nice. It still smells good. Okay, that's it. So I only decluttered one powder bronzer, but that's what we're left with. All right, next. These are my cream and gel contour bronzers. I'm surprised at how much I like the De-Bronzy drops. This is like a little free sample I got. A little goes a long way, and this looks beautiful on my skin when I actually use it as a bronzer. So I'm gonna keep it. I might buy a full size of it because I'm shocked at how much I like that. Now one I don't like is this KVD Mod Con gel bronzer. I think part of it is it's not the right shade for me because I got it as a subscription box item, so it's not like the perfect shade. Other than that, I like the texture and everything. I feel like the packaging could be better. I feel like it'd work better if it was like a little squeezy tube, something like this. But it doesn't look good on me. It looks messy. It looks splotchy. So this is gonna go. This e.l.f. bronzer has dried out horrifically on me. Look at that. And I've already rehydrated it a few times, so this one can go. These, I am close to panning like the contour side of these. This is the Wonder Stick from NYX. It's like halfway done. I love this. And then I've got the dual-ended contour stick from Wet n Wild. And on both of these, I like the bronzer slash contour side. They're still good. They work really great on my pale complexion. To be honest, I haven't touched the highlighter sides. This highlighter is like too dark for me, actually. And then this one is actually a little too light last time I checked. Keeping both of those. Now, this Makeup Revolution contour stick, I'm keeping mainly because of the concealer side. I think I can actually use that as like a stick foundation because this side is like orange. It pulls straight orange on me. So I think I'm going to keep this, but instead I'm going to move it to either the foundation or the concealer side and just use this side of it instead. Okay, next. I've got two of the same contour from e.l.f. They're the same shade. Yeah, so I'm going to just keep one, whatever one looks the newest. It's a really pretty shade. I just hate the packaging on this. I wish it was... Oh, this one's brand new. Oh, would you look at that? So maybe I'll just shake this one up. Yeah, let's... Ooh. Well, that one's new. I feel like it needs to get mixed. As you see, it looks separated in the tube. The texture on that just seems different than this one. Do you see that? Let's let those sit for a little bit, see if I can get this one to mix in. If not, that's going to be a go. Alright, next from AOA Studio. Ooh, it does not smell great. Which is a shame, because there's a lot of product in here. And actually, I like the tone of this. This is their contour stick. But unfortunately, again, a lot of their products go pretty fast, but it's a really pretty tone. This has got to go. Alright, and then this flower... I feel like, unfortunately, this low light liquid contour is just not the right shade for me. Oh, that's weird. It's, like, not coming out. Okay, well, I don't want to keep it anyway, so that is gonna go. Alright, it's been a few minutes for this elf one. It still doesn't, like, have the same consistency as the other one. That is so weird. Okay, well that one smells bad. So I'll keep this one. This is the one that was new when I opened it. So we'll see how that goes. And then this is going to go to the concealer drawer. So this is all we're left with. Alrighty, I think this is the last one we're going to declutter up here on the desk. These are all of my brow products, eyeliners, eye primers, and individual shadows. So let's start off hot and fast with the mascara backup drawer. I'm not going to get rid of any of these because they're all brand new. I have not opened them, have not tested them. The Last Princess, one of my favorites. This is one from e.l.f., I believe. This is a mini I got from Grande Lash. This is a Lancome mini, and these last two are AOA Studio ones I've not opened up yet. Okay, so brows. I bought these stencils back when I was struggling with my brow shape, but ever since I started laminating my brows, they look amazing, and I don't really need the outline anymore. So I'm going to recycle these. Now let's look at the brow products. So this Essence one, is this supposed to be black? No, it's supposed to be espresso brown, so they didn't have a black. I like my brows being black. I don't like making them lighter, so this is going to get decluttered. This one's brand new. It's in the shade gray. I got this like as an accident in one of my boxes at some point. I'm just gonna finally declutter it. I've been holding on to it because it's brand new and I know I can give it to somebody, but I just gotta let go. This Got To Be brow gel is a new one. It's a backup. I love it. This is gonna stay. Alright, this is brand new. I have not opened it yet, but it is the same as this one, the Envy Brow Styler from AOA Studio. So this is... That does not smell amazing. So let me open this one up real quick and we'll see. Yeah, that doesn't look great. Okay, I'm going to declutter both of those. What is this? AOA Studio Brow Gel in Ebony. Ooh, I hate... It's not a bad color. I hate this applicator. Do you see how it's literally about to fall off? You see that? No, you cannot see that. Right there. Bonk, 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 bonk. I hate this. This is going to go... Okay, Dual Brow Definer, also from AOA Studio, in the shade Ebony. Ooh, that looks more... it literally looks like the same dull gray. Let's try this side. Yeah, nothing. Give me nothing. Right, next. Envy or AOA Studios. It literally just popped right the fuck out. Okay. I'm done. Goodbye. Okay. Alright. I think the moral of the story is don't buy brow products from AOA Studio. So this is the sculpture. Ow. It is so dry. And it popped right off. Okay. Bye-bye. Alright, what are you? These are CoverGirl Easy Breezy Brows. Are they the same color? They're both black. Alright, Easy Breezy Brow. Ouch. At least that's the right color. It's just hella dry. Oh my god, this one won't even... But they're pencils, I can sharpen them, right? I'm gonna try sharpening them. Actually, let me get my sharpener out. I already packed my sharpener. Okay, so I'm gonna hang on to these and try sharpening them, and if they still don't work, I'm gonna get rid of them. Alright, and then this NYX Zero to Brow. I loved this before I laminated my brows. I love the color on that, but I feel like this one is no good anymore. I feel like the texture looks a little bit different than when I first used it. Okay. I'm gonna get rid of this one, but I like the color. And this is in the shade black, I believe. Yeah, black. So I'll probably pick this up again in the future. Wow, that was pretty cutthroat. This is all we have left for brow products. Alright, these are all of my black liquid liners, or black liners, because I got a few pencils in here. So, pencils. Yep, this Lancome pencil will never die. This is Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On. Oh my god, it is beautiful. Love those eye pencils from Urban Decay. This one is another Urban Decay. Ooh, get back in there. Ooh, that's a darker and a prettier black. Okay, okay. Alright. Face stamp. Oh, it still works. I love those. Oh no! They don't smell good. They still work, but they don't... God damn it, they're off. Yep. Alright, how about these winged liner stamps? Ooh, looks nice. Okay, smells okay. Good, good. Alright, this is the AOA Studio winged liner. Still smells good. Excellent. Alright, this is also from AOA Studio. Ooh, nice and black. Okay. This is the Epic Wear Waterproof Eyeliner from NYX. Oh, this is in white. Ooh, look how pretty that is. Oh, and it smells bad. Ugh. Okay, bye. And then this is from Undone Beauty. Ooh, so fine. So pretty. Alright, so. Alright, next, these are all of my eye, like, primers. So I've got 2 MAC paint pots, and I think, yeah, this one's dried the hell out. And they no longer do back to MAC. So I'm just going to scoop this out and recycle this. This is in the shade Soft Ochre. And then I think this one's better. This is Painterly. Oh, that is dried out, too. I feel like I could rehydrate this one. I'll try rehydrating Painterly and using that one. Alright, these Urban Decay ones I use all the time. They are great. Keeping that. Same with the NYX Glitter Gloss. The Alter Ego one. I think it's okay. I think it's a good one to have on backup. Ooh, that one's off. So this is the one I've had open for a little bit. It is off, so I'm going to get rid of that one. I do have 2 other ones that were sent to me in PR. So I feel like I will keep one of them. I just want to check and make sure that it is still good. It is brand new. Ooh. That also smells bad. That is interesting. I've not had something like brand new go off on me before. But they have been in my drawer for a while. And that one also smells bad. Oh shit, okay. Shame on me, but I'm gonna get rid of those. Okay, this one's also kind of old. This is from Très Luce Beauty. I got this in a subscription box forever ago. Okay, smells good. I shall keep this eye primer. And then this is the multitasking mixing medium from NYX. I'm just gonna squirt a little bit out and make sure it is still good. Yep, still smells good. All right, excellent. Okay, so these are all of my single shadows. I've got some liquid shadows, and these are only pressed shadows. I've done a good job of narrowing this down, and I don't feel like there's anything in here that I would want to get rid of. Yeah, I like all of these. If anything, maybe this yellow. Oh no, that's a pretty yellow. Okay, yeah, no, I'm gonna keep these. And then, quite frankly, for the rest of these, I'm just going to check to make sure that they're still good. This is the Natasha Denona Blackest Black Shadow. It's not really the blackest black. It's more like the splotchiest gray. But I keep it to make a point and use as comparison because she's got better black shades in her palettes than she does in this. I don't know why. So we'll keep that for spite. Okay, Natasha Denona Chromium Liquid Shadow. Oh no, it has finally dried out on me. Alright, this one is gonna go. Let's do the rest of these. So I've got one CoverGirl liquid. Oh, that felt dry as hell. Yeah, ooh, that's not good anymore. Ooh, the Popo. I love these Stila glitter and glows so much. Okay, so the only one that was kind of dry was this one, Diamond Dust. I feel like that one can go. So, okay. And the last, so we got some Tom Ford singles. So the bottom is a cream. Okay, that still actually feels pretty nice, surprisingly. And the top. Ooh, that is hella hard pan. Huh. I think it's time for this one to go. I used to love this, and it's not what it used to be, you know? And now this other one, I use this more so for my brows, if you can tell by the dips in it. But I do like that black base. And then the top is like this really pretty, like, gold shadow. Ooh, that's pretty. Okay, we'll keep the black and gold, and we will declutter this one. Alrighty, and last for this drawer are all of my stick liners. Let's see how many of these are dried out. Let's start with the jumbo NYX pencils because I love those the most. Oh, beautiful. This is in the shade. What shade are you? Iced Latte. This is, I believe, Cottage Cheese. Beautiful. This should be, what color are you? Frappe. Ooh, beautiful. This one is Black Bean. Oh, still gorgeous. This one is Milk. And then this one is so pretty. This one is Matcha, I believe. Yeah, Matcha. Oh, I need to use that one more. That is so pretty. And then this one is Frosting. That one is also super pretty. Alright, thank goodness those are all still good. Next I've got this one from Pixie. Oh, it's really pretty. Ooh, but it does not smell good. Okay, this one is off. Let's try. I know this Fake Awake one is good, and I know that this Tressless, those are both good. So we'll keep those. I love a good nude color in the waterline. Now these No Tug Shadow Sticks I got in PR from It Cosmetics, and they still look good, and they smell good, so we'll keep that. And then we've got this one. This one, I don't think, have I tried this? I think I've tried it in the waterline. I feel like it would do really well in the waterline. Okay. So now what do we got? This is actually... Ooh, that is pretty. So it's actually a black liner. I'm gonna put this in my black liners. That was from Revlon. And then same with this one. This is from Clinique. They must have got mixed up in the drawer. Oh, there we go. I was gonna say, there's nothing in here. It's kind of dull as far as blacks go. I'm gonna declutter this one from Clinique. Alright, these are all white. Put all the white ones together. Got all the colors. I love this line from NYX, the Epic Wear ink liners. Like, these are so good. Now this one I thought would look nice in the waterline. It does not work in the waterline, like, at all. So I'm gonna declutter this one. And now let's try these ones. So I've got the Tarte Fake Awake in white. And it's really, really pretty. Then I've got the Epic Wear liner stick in white. Also nice. And then this is, what are these from? LA Colors. Ooh, those feel hard. I do like the Tarte one the best out of those, so I'm going to declutter these two. We'll keep the Tarte. And then these, I'm pretty sure I'm going to keep all of them, but I do just want to swatch them, make sure that they are good. These are all pencils, so they can all be sharpened. Oh, it's so pretty. So those are all good except for this one. This one, I guess, dried out a little bit. And this is what we're left with for mascaras, eyeliners, individual shadows, and eye primers. Alright, the first drawer we're getting into is primers. So let's see, I've got this Hangover RX primer from Too Faced, love it. The Tatcha Liquid Silk Canvas. I do like the e.l.f. dupe a little bit more, but I did want to finish it up, so I'm going to do that. This one I've barely used, and I'm not a huge fan of it. I got this in a subscription box, so I'm going to declutter this one. Same with this one. This is a pineapple and coconut from Style Dry. Another one I got from a subscription box. I'm glad I canceled those because I feel like I just get too much junk from those boxes. So decluttering this one. This is the Tarte Double Duty Beauty Hydrating Primer. I like that one. And then this is the AOA Studio Flawless Primer Spray. The Smashbox Photo Finish. So this is a new version of the primer water. So I've got the primer water here, only a little bit left. And then the new Smashbox version. It does not smell the same, which makes me sad because I love the smell of the original primer water. But I'm hoping it works just as well. So I've got all of those, and then back here in the back I've got backup. So I've got 2 of the 100% organic cold pressed rose hip seed oil, and then I've got 1 of the e.l.f. Liquid Poreless Putty Primer, because when I bought it, it was on sale. So those backups go back there, and then all the sprays. Now we got a little bit of room right there. So next here, I've got 2 shades of this e.l.f. Halo Glow liquid filter. So I want to declutter the darker shade. The first one is... God, I hate how they make it so hard to find the shades. I think this is shade 0 is the one that actually works for me. So I'm going to keep that one and I'm going to declutter. I think this might be shade 1. It's just too dark. Okay, looking good. So I got the e.l.f. Liquid Poreless Putty Primer, keeping that. The AOA Studio Pore Filling Primer. I love this one. The AOA Studio Cosmic Cowgirl Skin Grip Primer, the AOA Studio No Pore Face Primer, the Touch and Soul No Pore Bloom Primer. Remember when this went viral and everyone loved it? And then the KVD Pore Refining Primer. This is almost empty, so I'll just finish that one up. And then down here on the bottom, we've got a couple of oils. So these oils over here, I don't use as primers. I use them for dermaplaning, and I just keep them here with the rest of my oils. The Ritual Defy Thorn Oil, I do like it, but it's expensive, so I ration that a little bit. The e.l.f. Power Grip Primer, the Milani Green Goddess Primer, the Vitamin Enriched Face Base from Bobbi Brown, I do like that, and then the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. I do like the acne fighting one better, but I want to finish this one up completely before I rebuy that one, so still working on this one. So let me do a little bit of rearranging, make these fit a little bit better. There we go. All right, I'm happy with that. So we decluttered 3. Okay, so for the next drawer for foundations, I've got like a drawer and a half. So this is like half a drawer of foundation back here. And then we have this whole drawer. So let me do the bottom drawer first, and then we'll go into that half drawer. Okay, where to start? All right. So these I just got in PR not too long ago. These are the Urban Decay Face Bond foundations. I have shade 2 and shade 5. I mix them together and I get a shade that matches me. So in their line, I'm somewhere between 2 and 5. So I'm gonna keep these. This one, the Naked Quickie. So this is a concealer, but I like it better as a foundation. It doesn't work great on my under eyes as a concealer, but it works pretty good as a foundation. So I'm gonna keep this. These I love. So these are from Misha. This is the Perfect Cover BB Cream, and this is the Signature Real Complete BB Cream. This one's the one that's formulated for like sensitive skin, and they're both in the shade 13, which is a pretty good shade match for me. Next, another new favorite. This is the Cica Clearing BB Cream from Purito, and this is shade 13 Neutral Ivory. Another pretty good shade match for me, and it doesn't match this color at all. Like, that color is super misleading. Just ignore that. So I've got these AOA Studio satin drops that I love, but my AOA Studio stuff goes off. Yep, like these. So these are no longer good. So unfortunately, I'm going to check every AOA Studio product to see whether or not it is still good. Okay, and this one is good. This is the Pure Complete Liquid Foundation. This one is not. This is the Matte Vision I'm going to have to get rid of. This one does not look good. Oh, yep. This one is also not good. This is the CC Cream, also from AOA Studio. And then I've got the CoverGirl Clean Fresh Skin Milk, the Tarte Maracuja Tinted Hydrator. I'm going to keep those. Okay. Next, I have this stick foundation from Hourglass. I have been avoiding using it because I always like to save stick foundations for travel, but we're like not traveling anytime soon, unless you count the move as traveling. So I might go ahead and move this into my everyday makeup drawer, but I am going to keep it. The Flower Light Illusion Foundation. I think I've got 2 different shades here. I've got that one. Do I have the same shade twice? Yeah, these are the same shades. Okay, so I'm gonna keep this one. I don't know why I ended up with 2 of the same shade foundation, and I'll declutter one of them. Okay, Armani Power Fabric. This is a little bit too dark for me. It's shade 1. My shade in this line is 3.75, but I can make this work with a white lightener. So I'll keep this one. The Wet n Wild Photo Focus Matte and Dewy. I want to keep as long as they still smell okay, which is funny because these both smell like paint thinner normally. Okay, yep. Those are good. Okay, these are good. I'm going to put the ones that are good back in here so I can get a clearer picture. of our range currently. Okay, I kind of want to move these down. Okay, and then this one should come down. So this is the e.l.f. Camo CC, or the e.l.f. Camo Hydrating CC Cream. Love this to death. I've already panned like 2 of them. I love that one. Okay, next. All these shadows I do like, and one was actually a repurchase, so I know that they're pretty good. I'm going to hold those. Now, the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define. I picked these up because I felt nostalgic for this foundation, and I don't think these match, so... Okay, that's a pretty decent shade match. This is F.7. It's not even a 1. And then this is shade 0.1. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I feel like those mixed together actually makes a pretty decent shade match. So that's why I probably still have both of them. Okay, I will hold on to those. Right now, this one, I'm pretty sure I ended up with 3 of the same or similar shades. So this is the Essence Keep Me Covered Long Lasting Foundation. And 40, 20, 10. Oh, they're all different shades. Oh, good on me. Let's swatch these. So let's see. So this one is 40. So we'll go darkest to lightest. That is 40. 20. That is a hell of a jump from 40 to 20. And 10. It's crazy how 10 is darker than 20. See, this is what I hate about foundation. Ugh. Shades. And it does oxidize, you see there. So I think 20 is going to be my shade because I can see it oxidizing already. And 40's gotten much darker already, and this is way yellow, whereas this one's pretty neutral. So I'm going to keep 20, and we'll declutter the other 2. Alright, Milani. These are similar shades again. So we've got 00A and 0A3. So this one is 0A3, which actually isn't too bad of a shade match. And then this is 00A. Okay, it's a little darker. I will let that sit for a minute and see how it oxidizes, but I think the 0A3 is a better match. Yeah, after a minute or so, they do oxidize down. So you can see this is the 0A3, and this is 00A. It comes very warm, which is interesting because 0A3 is called warm porcelain, but it leans more neutral. So I'm going to keep 0A3, and we will declutter 00A. Okay, we got those, we got those, we got those. And then you know what? I don't want to declutter these, but it is ridiculous that I had to buy 4 shades to find my shade match. So this is the KVD Good Apple Serum Foundation that I love. My actual shade is shade 10, but I had to buy shade 8, shade 14, shade 12, and then shade 10 to find my shade. So I can make all of these work, possibly with the exception of shade 8, because shade 8 is just like very yellow and very bright. But I do mix it in with the other ones. Yeah, I'll keep all of them. It's ridiculous, but, you know, I bought it. I don't want to waste the money, and I can make it work. I can make it work. All right, this is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation, and my shade is 0 and 1 currently, and that still works. I'm going to scooch over, put that there. All right, and then this one, I don't know if this is good anymore, but this is the Wet n Wild Pump Makeup Locker. And this, once upon a time, I found was a dupe for the Chantecaille BB cream. Ooh, that is not good. So unfortunately, I'm going to have to part ways with this, but I believe this is no longer available. So I'm glad I had it for the time. It makes me curious about Chantecaille, because Chantecaille went viral again because I believe their brand was used a lot for the Euphoria makeup looks. And I haven't bought from them in years. So maybe I'll save up and pick up a few things. But this is good. We've made a little bit of space up here. So let's see what from up here we could possibly bring down. I'm gonna leave my white mixers up here kind of with the color corrector so I think it fits better. I just have 2 of the LA Girl Pro Coverage HD foundations in white. It's like the best white mixer I've found. Okay, first, I've got this stick foundation from AOA Studio, and it's literally like kids' makeup. It doesn't even look real. Like, and it's orange. So I'm going to declutter this one. And then I tried to use this AOA Studio Air Cream foundation. It's supposed to be like a cream to powder foundation. First, it's orange. Second, it's got the worst, like, texture. I got the ick when I felt it, so I'm not going to use it. Okay, let's see. All right, I got another stick foundation. This is the Makeup Forever Ultra HD stick foundation. And the downside to this is that it does not work well with sweat. Because I brought this on a trip, I think it was a work trip, and I sweated and the makeup came right off. And I had like a makeup-less mustache. It was terrible. So I could only use this when it's cold. So I might also bring this back out now that we're getting into fall and winter, but I will keep it over here. Let's see. I haven't used this one a whole lot to test it, but this is the JOA Crystal Glow Peptide Infused Foundation. Let's see. How do I want to organize this drawer too? Alright, I'm gonna put more referencey kind of foundations in the back, like my MAC is gonna go back here. The Estee Lauder is more of a kind of referencey foundation. And then you know what? I'll put in the back. I've got 2 of the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless in shade 102 and 105. And then I have the Dewy and Smooth in 105, which unfortunately 105 is now too dark for me. So I picked up 102 and it matches me better because the Maybelline Fit Me, it does oxidize a teeny tiny bit. So the 105 looks good when I first put it on, but after it oxidizes, it looks too dark. But I can make it work with a white mixer. So I'm going to put those in the back now that we're no longer needing super matte foundations anymore. I love the Catrice HD Liquid Coverage Foundation, but again, shade 2, which is their lightest shade right now, is now too dark for me. So I can make it work with a white mixer. It's kind of a pain in the butt, but I do love that foundation, so I am going to hold on to it. And next I've got, from Lancome, I got the one in PR and then one I bought. And they're both wildly different shades, but when I mix them together, they work. So I kind of consider this like one foundation. I have shade 95 Ivory Warm and then 105 Warm, and together they work okay. This is the Tint Idole Ultra Wear Care and Glow, and then the original Tint Idole Ultra Wear. So yeah, I'm gonna keep these. I mix them together and they work. So let's see, where should you go? I think for now I'm just gonna have to stack them like over here. And I forgot to add this one. Yep, my organization is going out the window. And then the last but not least, I've got this L'Oreal True Match Nude that I actually hate. It was expensive, and it's not good. And it already smells bad. Yep, so honestly, I wouldn't recommend L'Oreal much at all. But this is good. We got almost everything to fit. And I think once I start using up a few of these foundations and when I shop my stash, I'll have room to have them all fit in one drawer, which is quite the accomplishment. So now up here, all I have are concealers and then my white mixers, so I can do a little bit of reorganization after the move. All right, next drawer, we've got highlighters. And I'm going to be real honest, I've barely been using highlighters, but also I have a very sentimental attachment to my highlighters. So I'm probably not going to get rid of any of these. Okay, so Gwen Stefani Give highlighter. It's okay. It's kind of like a not as good version of the Physicians Formula Shimmer Bricks. Actually, now that I say that. Yeah, let's go. Okay, I'm going to declutter this one. I'm going to keep both of the shimmer bricks because I do love these to pieces. I finally really like this Dior highlighter quad. The thing is, there's 100% like an overspray on them. So you have to rub off that overspray and then they're actually pretty good highlighters. So I do like these. The handbook for the recently deceased, 100% just keeping these because I love the book. I love Beetlejuice. It's cute. The only highlighter I can actually use is this middle one and just barely. So this is more of a sentimental makeup item. And honestly, when we move to the new place, I'm gonna try and make space, like have a bookshelf where I could display my sentimental makeup and it's not just like sitting here in drawers. Okay, Lunatic Cosmetic Labs, Here Lies Your Face palette. So I have two of these because they accidentally sent me two and they let me keep it. And I don't think I need both. Oh, yeah. I will send one to a friend and I will hold on to one. And then I've got this Bobbi Brown. I have a bone to pick with this. This is supposed to be the light. This is supposed to be the light highlighter. It's not even a blush on me. It's almost too dark for a blush. I heard everyone talking about this, about how this was the elevated, nice version of the Vision Formula bricks. I hate it. This is the lightest version. They only have a deeper version. I can't. So, decluttering that. Okay, what do we have here? Oh, it's empty. Is this... Okay, this is a highlighter that I hit pan in. It's okay. So, we'll hold this. Empty. Alright, and then my old glow kits from ABH. I will never get rid of these. These are so sentimental. These are from the... I forgot which glow kit it was, but it was a glow kit, I believe. And then I've got the Sugar Glow Kit. This is probably my favorite. I love the Starburst and Marshmallow shades. So we've got those. The empty one will go on bottom, and then we got these. Then we got these. There we go. Okay, so Milani Baked Highlighter in Dulce Perla. I really do like this. It is pretty. These Becca Opal Chases Jade and Pearl Flashes Gold. I will never get rid of these. They're so pretty. And I love the size. I feel like this is such a good size for, like, especially a Becca highlighter. Oh, okay. Keeping. Now here, I've got two of the Becca Royal Glow highlighters, which unfortunately now is like too dark for me to use as a highlighter. This was my favorite highlighter of all time. I panned a full one, I bought multiple backups, and now like I'm too light for this to be a highlighter anymore, which sucks, but I don't think I'm gonna get rid of those. And then this Becca highlighter in Moonstone. I feel like this one I can actually use. Yeah, I can actually use that as a highlighter, which is nice. Though I have a little bit of hard pan, so I gotta fix that hard pan over there. Alright, this Essence one, I do want to keep the Pure Nude highlighter. It's a classic. I really like this one. Now, with these AOA ones, I feel like I could thin this out a little bit. So I've got this pretty kind of pale one. That pinky one, which is probably more of a blush on me. Oh yeah, that's like a blush topper. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of this one. Let's try you. Ooh, that one's pretty. Ooh, that one's really pretty. I'm running out of fingies. Ooh, I like that one. Okay, so we got rid of one. Alrighty, there we go. And now for the liquid and cream highlighter. So this is the Flower Beauty one, which these seem to dry out. Like the actual stopper dries out. It's a pretty highlight, but I don't like the packaging. So I'm gonna get rid of this one. Now the e.l.f. one I bought, and then I also got it in PR, so I don't need both. They're the same shade. So I'm just gonna pick the newest one. Yeah, this one's brand new. Yeah, that's pretty. We'll keep that one and I'll declutter the other one. Alright, this Rare Beauty one, I like it. It's really pretty. I should have bought a mini. There's no way in hell I am ever going to use this entire thing up. But it is a really pretty shade. Right, next I got the NYX Jumbo Face Pencil. I was so curious about this. It's a little hard, but like it looks really pretty. Especially like because I'm so pale, it actually shows up. So like that. And then this loose highlighter. I don't believe Geek Chic Cosmetics exists anymore, which is a shame because I loved their products. And I love this highlighter. And it's a loose highlighter, so it'll also last forever. So yeah, there we go. Okay. I'm happy with that as the highlighter drawer. Alright, so I may or may not have a blush problem. I fell in love with blush a few years ago. Like, for the first few years I wore makeup, I just never wore blush, like, at all. Because I hated the redness on my face, and I didn't want to add more to it. But now, clearly, I love blush. And most of these I still use, especially the creams and the liquids. I love those. But I feel like I need to thin this out a little bit, and I know that there are places where I can thin this. So, first off, you can take these from my cold dead hands. I love these loose blushes from Givenchy. Definitely keeping these. So I'm just going to pull things out to make room so we can rearrange here. These cream blushes from Fenty. I love them. I've got 3 shades. And actually, I want to try more because I love the packaging. I love the shades. I love how they look and apply. Very cute. So these plush blushes from AOA Studio, they can go. I'm sure they're probably not good. And I'm right, they smell terrible. So I'm going to declutter both of those. Now, these Rare Beauty ones. I kind of wish I had stuck to the minis, because I've only ever used up one mini, and I don't think I'm ever going to get through, like, one of these big ones. But, let's see. Oh, they're so pretty still, but, like, that is enough blush for, like, a week. Okay, so these are the 2 full size. I'm just going to swatch to see if any of these minis come close enough. Okay, nope, that's like a nice light nude. No, they're all pretty unique. Alright, okay, so we'll keep those. I do like this Cheek Kiss from Milani. That's nice. Now here, I love these e.l.f. I love these, honestly. So I don't think I'm going to get rid of any of these. But I know I have some overlap in the wands. Because again, I bought some and then I got some in PR. So I can get rid of some duplicates. I've got Berry Radiant and Berry Radiant. So I only need one of those. I've got... Okay, and then next is Magic Hour, Candlelit, and Rosé You Slay. So let me just swatch these ones, because I could be on the fence about a couple of these. Ooh, that is so pretty. Ooh, that one's like almost empty. Wow. I like that one clearly the most out of this line. There we go. Yeah, e.l.f. just killed it with these blushes. They're so pretty. Okay. Alright, yep. So we're going to hold on to those. So, there we go. So that should be good for the creams and the liquids. Alright, for the powders. This Catrice Air Blush Matte in the shade Peach Haven is so pretty. I love peach. That's one thing you'll see. You'll see so many peach blushes in here because I love peach. This one's so pretty. Gotta keep it. This Benefit Boxed Blush in Butterfly. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Have to keep it. Tarte. This is in Captivating. Oh. Don't know why it's so loose in the pan like that. That's a little lackluster. I can declutter this one. Alright, these In-Stain blushes, I love them. They are so pretty. And the balm just knocks it out of the park when it comes to the packaging. Those 2. This came from a box, I believe. It's a date blush. It's also very pretty. Alright, this House Labs one. It's like it's a peachy that leans just like a little too pink. Like, I love an orange-based peach, and this is more of a, like, pinky-based peach. So, I'm gonna declutter this one. And I think they've reformulated and come out with new blushes since I got that. So maybe I'll pick up a different shade of the new formula. Alright, so these ones from AOA Studio. Honestly, all the highlighters are just too dark for me. So that's not really a highlighter on me. It's probably more of an eyeshadow. But I love this orange. So I might just keep this one. Because, ooh, that is pretty. Alright, so these two are going to go. This one will stay. And let's see if we could... Actually, I'm going to keep them all out until we get to the back there, because it might be hard to reach those. Okay, these Milani Baked blushes. I love all of them. I've got Berry Amore. I've got the classic Luminoso, because of course, it is a gorgeous blush. I have Coralina, just like a red-orange. And then Rose d'Oro. So pretty. Okay, next I've got this Physicians Formula Butter Blush. It's got the pretty design on there, but all together, you know, I feel like it's not really anything special, and I have the butter box set that has everything, so I'm gonna declutter this one. This Flower Pot. It's again, it's like a peachy. That is cute. I do like that. Okay, we'll keep that. This is also Geek Chic Cosmetics. It's the blush in Let Them Eat Cake. I love it. Oh, it'll help if you could actually see it. So I'm going to hold on to that. And then these loose blushes. I love these. These are from Crow and Pebble. And let me see. I tend not to use this darkest one as much, so I might declutter that one and just keep these lighter shades. Yeah, okay. There we go. Put those back for now. Okay, then let me dig out the stuff from back here. Alright, I don't think any of these AOA ones are good because they're like cream to powder. Yeah, and that smells off. So the moral of the story is AOA Studio products are good, but the creams do not last long at all. Okay. This is a Cover Effects Duo in Soft Peach. Again, love peach. I love this duo. I got it on sale, so definitely keeping that one. Hot take or not, I hated these. These are the Glossier cloud paints. So I picked up two of them. I tried them in so many different ways. I tried them on my bare skin. I tried them above different foundations, different concealers, no makeup looks, makeup looks. These just did not like me. And I did not like them. So I tried, and I did not conquer. So those are going to go. Alright, and our AOA one's going to go. Alright, this one I also got in a subscription box, and it's just not... It's not me. Like... That's way too dark. It's basically a blush topper, and I don't really go for that color blush. So, also, I'm doing better than I thought I would here in the blush drawer. I've got another balm. This is the Down Boy blush. This is pretty. So, we'll keep that with the balm. And then this is a ColourPop and Sailor Moon blush. This is a hot pink. Kind of a better version of that other palette one. Keeping this one. Okay, what's back here? This is Whispering Rosé from Violet Voss. And this was another, ooh, pretty. Clearly I haven't opened this in a while. But I got this in a subscription box, and I do love these two. So, I'll hold on to this one. Alright, CoverGirl Clean Fresh Blush Palette. This one was underwhelming. I got it because I thought this blush, the orange one, would be nice, but it barely shows up, and they're like, satin or trying to be shimmery, and it doesn't work. So those can go. And then I've got my Natasha Denona Bloom Blush and Glow palette. I have to use a light hand and blend forever because these are all really dark on me, but I can make it work, and it is my only like Natasha Denona like face palette kind of thing that I do like. So I'm gonna hold on to this. we did pretty good. We decluttered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We decluttered 16 blushes. That's pretty damn good if you ask me. So these loose blushes, I'm going to stick them in the back for now. I'm going to put these, because these are identifiable. So loose blushes back there. There we go. Ooh, love it. Alright, next we have face palettes. And this is kind of a hodgepodge of random stuff. Like, this is an eyeliner palette. Let's see. What do I want? This Ciate London. I think this is supposed to be a dupe for Charlotte Tilbury one, and I've, like, not used it at all. So this one's gonna go. The Smashbox one. I loved it so much when I got it, but now I feel like all the shades are too dark for me to use except the blushes. I'm going to keep it for now, but most likely, I don't know, I might, like, it makes most sense to, like, depot these. But, like, even if these highlighters are too dark, they could be blush toppers. Like, I'm talking myself into this because I loved this palette so much. But, like, I'm just pale. I'm super pale. These aren't going anywhere. This is the original Tarte Clay Play palette that I love. And then this is the palette number 2, which, honestly, not as bad as I thought it was going to be. It's not as good as the first one, but it's not absolute garbage like everyone was saying it was. Alright, this Beauty Bakery Lemon Bar. I honestly have barely used this. And it looks like it's actually my shade. So I'm going to keep this. You Are Hard to Pull Out. This I'm absolutely keeping. It's the Physicians Formula Butter Box. It's got like every single butter product that was out at the time. The only thing is these lip products are definitely bad. So I need to scrape those out finally. I might do that after the move. The blushes are really good. I love them. Eyeshadows are okay. Love having all these butter bronzers. Yeah, keeping this for sure. Alrighty. Alright, this is Lorac blush palette. Oh, it's so pretty. I forgot I had this. Like, this is such a pretty color. Yeah, definitely keeping this one. I should probably put this with blush. You know, I might rearrange my collection after we move to have more spaces for, like, blush. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But this is a Tarte palette. I love this. Right, next I've got 2 Milani palettes. I really like these. There's this one. What are you called? The All-Inclusive Eye, Cheek, and Face palette in... What are you? Oh, it's on the back. Volume 110, light to medium. And then this is Volume 130, smoky. I like the smoky one. Very, very pretty. And then light to medium. But I do like the quality of the shadows. Milani has really great, like, face powders. This is my old ass... This was my 2020 Pan That palette. Majority of it was. These are all the blushes I made out of it. And honestly, like, this has such a huge amount of hard pan in it. This is actually still a pretty bronzer. But, I'm going to keep it. I need to work on actually finishing those up, though. Alright, this palette from Lunatic Cosmetic Labs, I love. Need to bring it out more that we're in spooky season. This Profusion Sculpt and Glow, I love. These are like such great dupes for the Smashbox Contour Trio. And I had more and I brought it down to just this palette, so I'm definitely keeping this palette. And then I was honestly on the fence about this Midas Cosmetic palette because they're no longer available. I've barely used it and I've got plenty of eyeliners that I like. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna get rid of this. So, you know, not the best, not the worst. We decluttered 2, but better because honestly, I didn't think we were going to get rid of anything in here. All right, so I'm going to be real honest. For the last few drawers, these are all eyeshadow palettes, and I'm probably not really getting rid of much. I've barely been able to use eyeshadow this year, and I really want next year to be the year where I really use and appreciate the entirety of my eyeshadow palette collection. So, something that's going to pop out is this one. So I did declutter this Pat McGrath palette last time, and I really wanted to sell it because it was so expensive. But the platform I used to sell gently used makeup or just swatched makeup, Poshmark, no longer allows you to sell makeup. I tried listing it there and they removed my listing. So I have no way to sell this. So I'm just going to use it. It might be a spite pan. This actually would be a fun Pan That Palette, but I'm not even thinking about Pan That Palette at this point. But I undecluttered it because I didn't want to just get rid of it. So other than that, I've got some Viseart palettes. I've got this one, the Warm Nudes. I've got Natasha Denona, the Green Brown palette back here. At least this one's got a decent amount of love. I've got just the packaging for the Xenon palette. It looks cute, but do I need to keep the packaging? No. So the packaging can go. These can go back there. Got this Tom Ford quad that was sent to me in PR. It's a really pretty palette. I hate the little brushes. They don't really do much of anything, but hey. Viseart. And then these are like literally, they're all Natasha Denona. This is my Natasha Denona palette collection. These are all of the minis that I have. This is the mini gold. This is the mini Xenon, probably my favorite mini palette. This is the mini Metropolis palette. This is the mini Triochrome palette. I've barely used this one. This is the mini Love palette. And this is the mini Retro palette. Now, for midi and full-size palettes, I've got the midi Retro. I have the My Dream palette. This is the Yucca palette, probably one of my favorites. I love the greens in here. The Pastel palette. Of course, the full-size Xenon palette. The I Need a Nude palette. The Sunrise palette. One of my favorites of all time, the Metropolis palette. I love this one. Makes me happy just looking at it. The Triochrome palette. The Socoloco palette. The Gold palette. I was so grateful when she came out with this one again after it originally was discontinued because I was able to get my hands on it. It really, the mini gold doesn't really compare to this. It's just such a good palette. Oh. And last but not least, my very first palette, the Sunset palette. This is another one that has like a special place in makeup history for me. And I'm looking, is that... I can't tell if this is discoloration or if that is mold. Because if that is mold, I am going to scream. Okay. Next. Alright, these are supposed to be all of my drugstore or more affordable eyeshadow palettes. Again, I don't think I'm really getting rid of anything in here. I have the BH Cosmetics Party in Puerto Rico palette, the original BH Cosmetics Zodiac palette, the BH Cosmetics Zodiac Love Signs palette, and the BH Cosmetics Zodiac Crystal Zodiac collection. Okay, I got a couple Wet n Wild palettes. They actually have really good eyeshadow quality for, they're hit or miss, I'll say. This was an older Halloween palette. This is the Boo Crew. It has one of the best color stories and also the best black eyeshadow I've ever found from the drugstore. And then this is the Color Icon palette in Lights Out. So pretty. Alright, these, ooh, and I just dropped one, but these are all quads from Midas that I love. This is the Caramel Macchiato quad. Look how pretty. This one is the Pumpkin Spice Latte, which definitely needs to come out for this October. And then I've got the Decaf Chocolate Raspberry. It's not as exciting as the other ones, but I do like these. All right, let's see. e.l.f. I've got... in the original packaging, this was the Mad for Matte 2. And if you see, they tend to like re-release very similar color stories. I think this is like literally the exact, yeah, this is the exact same palette, but in their new packaging. And I was curious to see if the quality was the same. So I picked it up, but now they're calling it the Summer Breeze palette. Previously, it was the Mad for Matte 2 palette. And then this one, which looks kind of similar, is the Rose Gold Sunset palette. I remember, I think I had this years ago. I forgot why I picked it up again. And then this one, I have not tried this one yet, but this one is in Right Now. Interesting. But I really wanted to try out some of these kind of like brighter, not neon, pastel, there we go, colors from e.l.f. Okay, speaking of e.l.f., I've got the e.l.f. and Chipotle collab palette, which I love. I love everything about this. It's actually really, really good quality. This is the Milani Bold Obsessions palette, which is one of the best neutral like palettes I've owned ever, and I love it. A couple of random ColourPop palettes. This is the Star Wars Mandalorian The Child palette. The color story is just okay. I honestly picked this up because I love The Mandalorian. And then this is my favorite ColourPop palette ever. It's the Good Sport palette. So good. I'm so sad they discontinued that. And then this one, honestly, the quality is not the best, but I love the Corpse Bride. And this is the Makeup Revolution and Corpse Bride collab palette. And it just looks really cool. Like, in my new makeup space, I really want to have room to display more makeup pieces. Because this is something that would definitely be more so on display and less, like, something I would actually use. Okay. So that's it for this one. Alright, this drawer is kind of hodgepodge. A lot of stuff mixed together. First it was indie eyeshadows, and it just kind of exploded from there. So I've got quite a few of the Alter Ego palettes. Some of these were sent in PR, some of them I purchased myself. This is the Mirage palette. This is the Luster palette. I love this orange in here. This is the Midsummer palette. And this is the Coastal palette. I hate this shade. I really want to scrape that one out. This is my favorite. This is the Sakura palette. Look how pretty this is. I love this so much. And then they also have the Harmony palette. I think this is the one. I finally repressed the shadow. This came broken when I got it. I finally repressed it. It's clean. It's a really nice palette. Alright, this is the palette I wanted for a long time and then finally got it. It's the Lime Crime Venus XL2. And I really wanted it for the green shades in here. It's really pretty. It's a nice palette. I like it. Speaking of green, this is the Give Me Glow Juicy Olive palette. Look at that. God, I really want to do a green look. These look so beautiful. Okay. This is the Pure Soiree Diaries palette. Another really great neutral palette that I've been reaching for pretty often recently. This was another palette I decluttered and then brought back in because I couldn't sell it. But also, I've really been reaching for neutrals. I don't know what's gotten into me lately, but the neutrals in this palette are gorgeous and look amazing. So I had to keep this. Alright, also from Lunatic Cosmetic Labs, I've got the Elvira palette. This is the Vampira palette. And then this is their Take My Heart palette. This one's really pretty. I should pull this one out for our anniversary. This is the Makeup Murder Crime Scene Trace Evidence palette. I really wanted to pick up the rest of their palettes because this is pretty decent quality and I love the colors, but I wanted something a little bit more cohesive, and I just love the absolute hell out of this aesthetic. Okay, this is a Gothic Romance by Necromancy Cosmetica, which is a small makeup brand out of Puerto Rico. It's gorgeous. This is another one where I really wish I could display how beautiful this palette is. And it comes with like a little mirror and everything. And it looks like, when you put it all together, it looks like a little book. Like this, I really want to have out on like a shelf to display because it looks gorgeous. Yeah, so I'm going to try and find more place to display makeup. This is the Sugar Pill Fun Size palette. Love the heck out of that palette. And then I've got Lethal Cosmetics Lethal is Dead, which is the collab with Teresa is Dead. I love the shimmers in here. They're so pretty. And then next I have both of the Shroud Cosmetics and Batty Bean collab palettes. So I have the It's Freaking Bats palette. So pretty. And then I have Halloween. Oh, how gorgeous is that? I gotta pull this out for Halloween. And then what's this? So we have Ace Beauté Vintage Dawn. Oh, this just screams fall. This looks like the foliage outside right now. I gotta pull this out for fall. And then this is Sound Cosmetics. This is a gift from my friend, Bougie Brie. I haven't used it a whole lot lately, but these oranges are screaming my name. I gotta use this. So, again, not really getting rid of anything in here. All right, and the very last drawer here are all of like my kind of mid-range eyeshadow palettes. Another one that got undecluttered was the Nude Light palette from Huda Beauty. Yeah, so I've got that one, and then what else did I undeclutter? I forgot which one it was. We'll get to it. We'll get to it. So back here, I have the Melt Cosmetics. This is the Amore Mariposas palette. This is a gorgeous palette. I want to pull this one out. This just makes me fall in love with the eyeshadow all over again. I needed this. This is the Sephora Pro Pigment palette in Cool. I really... like, I forgot if they got rid of... I'm pretty sure they discontinued these Pro palettes, but they're so good. And the mirror is huge. Like, I really wanted the rest of these palettes. I just could not afford them at the time. And this one was a gift from my friend Bougie Brie. And I really wish I had the rest of them. But I really love that one. So keeping that absolutely. And then over here we've got... they're kind of stuck. The rest of my Melt palettes. So I have 27. Which, ooh, very warm. Very, very pretty. Next we have Millennial Pinks. There we go. Holding my breath. And then this one. This is the Muerte palette. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And then what are you? Oh, this is the iconic London Beachside Babe eyeshadow palette. I got this one in a description box, in a subscription box. And you know what? Not the best, not the worst. I'll actually declutter this one. Because I feel like I don't reach for it often enough to justify keeping it. Put all of these back. Okay. All the way over here, we've got Kat Von D, the Interstellar palette. Man, I gotta pull this one out. This is an old one. But it's so pretty. Okay, I got that. Got quite a few Too Faced palettes. So this is the Italian Spritz palette. I love their palettes in the tin. I feel like once they move away from the tin, like the shadows aren't good. This is the Chocolate Bonbons palette. I was ecstatic to find this at Marshall's for like $19. It's so pretty. God, I want to pull this one out too. Look how pretty this is. I'm going to pull this one out. Next, of course, we have the Pumpkin Spice palette. So pretty. And then one of my many Sweet Peach palettes. I have like 3 of these floating around. And then what do we have? We have the Sultry from ABH. These are really pretty. And I actually like this packaging because it doesn't get as dirty as the rest of the ABH palettes did. This is the Urban Decay and Jean-Michel Basquiat palette. So pretty. Like, this is another one where I really want to have more space to display makeup in my new place. This is the Naked 3 palette. I love this palette. I should pull this one. Like, I have so many palettes I want to use. But this one I actually had to buy again because I let my grandmother borrow it and then she never gave it back to me. So this one looks new because it pretty is new. Oh, and then the Naked Urban Decay Robin Eisenberg palette. Really pretty. It's not really a naked palette, but whatever. The Lorac Pro palettes. I love these palettes. And I've been dying to get my hands on the new versions of these because they discontinued this original palette. But they're still amazing. So I've got the Pro 1, the Pro 2, and the Pro 3. And actually, Pro 3, right up my alley right now. I'm pulling out too many palettes, but I just want to use all of them now. Next we have Kylie. This is the Kylie Peach Extended palette, like my favorite peach palette. I say that knowing I like the Sweet Peach palette, but this is a pure peach palette, and it's so good. This was the first palette I ever got from her. This is the Blue Honey palette, and actually I really like this one too. It's so pretty, and this is a pretty good dupe for Luscious in the Sweet Peach palette. And then this one is the Neons. I think of it as the Easter palette. It's not called the Easter palette, but I really do like those shades. And then next, we got 2 more palettes. We got the Pure Defense palette, and this one's really pretty. Which, now that I'm thinking, why isn't this next to the Soiree Diaries? They're both from Pure. They should be together. And then I have a Tarte palette. This is the Spicy Betch palette. This is funny. It's just funny. Alright, and oh, I forgot. This is the Halloween palette from Kylie. Not the best, not the worst, but I do like these shades. And I like the packaging. That looks cool as hell. Another one I would display. But yes, once more, we're not getting rid of anything from this drawer. Though I am pulling a few of these into my everyday makeup drawer. That rhymed! So what do I want in my everyday makeup drawer? You know, I'm going to do the Lorac and then the Naked. I feel like those will be good. We'll save the chocolate bonbons for later. Okay, so out of the eyeshadows, we're literally just decluttered one, but I honestly didn't think we were going to declutter anything from the eyeshadows. So I believe that concludes this year's declutter. I am also going to be filming packing up all of this makeup and then setting up my new makeup vanity area in the new apartment. So make sure you subscribe to that bell icon so you're notified whenever those videos come out. Hope you guys are doing well, and I cannot wait to see you in my next video. Bye.